Experimenting with the future, a trends and forecasts panel. Experimenting with the future asks a developer, an artist, an interior designer, and an architect to navigate the future of the industry. This talk is all about what is to come, and as we look to uncover what the industry should be expecting in the decades ahead. To kick us off is Dean Young. Dean Young is the founder of innovative property development firm Nexxagen. Having launched the company in 2020, Young has made Nexxagen a rising name in the Durban development industry, focusing on the property innovations of the future and specializing in sustainable development. His project portfolio includes luxury residential builds, such as the Aurum Eco Development in Zimbali Lakes Resort, where renewable energy solutions work to raise the standard of green environments and lifestyles. Please join me in welcoming Dean to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, and nice to have you all and to be able to share with you our insights into the future. I'm from Nexxagen. I'm the managing director of Nexxagen, and we've developed Aurum Zimbali Lakes. And I'll talk a little bit about Aurum a bit later on. But and that's our company, that's our contact information, if any of you need information later on. But we're here to talk about the future, but we cannot talk about the future without looking at what our present state is. And yesterday I had the privilege of going to Home Affairs in the middle of the CBD, and I happened to take a picture of this, is what our current state is. And you'll notice that in this picture there's no engagement with the green spaces or the outside part of the city. But where we're trying to get to is our future, which looks something like this. Yeah, I couldn't quite capture or find an image that was crystal clear enough, but I hope you can kind of see the picture that we hope that our future will hold. And in this picture, you'll see that there's a big engagement with the outside space, bringing the outside into the buildings and taking the inside of the buildings outside. And there's a lot of interaction between both spaces. So in the future, I see we'll have increase in luxury brands that are required in the future. People will be looking for a sense of security, and there's an extension of growth in where people are looking for created experiences. We've seen at the heart of it, the future is going to be about people, and people are the most powerful force for the future, and that's what we need to keep in mind as we think of the future, and also thinking about including the underprivileged so attracting the right talent to assist us in building this kind of future and scaling these projects so that our future looks bright. There will be an increase in transportation services, such as the likes of Uber. Careem is increasingly being used by people overseas, where it's basically a digital platform that we can use for things like, say you forget your passports at the airport, you'll be able to use Kareem. It's a digital platform, and be able to pick up your passport from home and bring it to the airport. So we'll see an increase in these kind of digital platforms being used by you and I as we go into the future. And I think what COVID has taught us is that we need to be prepared for shocks in the world that nobody could have anticipated. And these shocks kind of disrupt our ecosystem and subsequently change the environment that we all live in. There will be a growth in the digital platforms and synergies and artificial intelligence that we're going to use in the future as the gateway to the future. There will be an increase in projects such as solar powers, where in other parts of the world, these solar towers are being used as parabolic troughs that are used to transfer energy and store energy in the future. We've got Eskom that at the moment we've got load shedding, and hopefully in the future we'll see bigger projects being done on scale, and load shedding and all of these energy constraints will be a thing of the past. Other developments include robotic cleaning of solar power energy. We see in other parts of the world there's solar farms that are being developed, and that's going to be an increasing trend in the future. You'll see further developments in the fourth industrial revolutions and on-demand services. We'll also see electronics and communication becoming increasingly important. And at the moment, we've only seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to solar energy. We're currently only using about 3% of the available capacity. And in the future,